but we also now have the Chronicle, which we are very quickly getting to the 100th Chronicle soon. And I have a feeling tonight is going to make me want to slap my co-host upside the head. James, if you would. You're a fucking asshole. No, I don't. I don't. And I'll be honest with you. I don't care as much as I used to. So James, your first name in tonight's Wisey Translator is the second hottest player in this postseason in Major League Baseball, and that is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Back goes the right fielder. He'll need a rocket up his ass to catch this one.
He's hitting bombs, dude.
If that's not Anthony Davis on top of LeBron James in left, that baby's out of here. It's
with the fence in Toronto.
I mean, we still say that the ball that Pujols hit off of Brad Lidge hasn't landed yet. This one, I think, I mean, if they actually had any kind of ball trackers in there, we could explore Mars a little bit easier. It'd be a hell of a lot cheaper to fund.
Yeah, just
Michael, your first name in the Wisey Translator tonight. We had a little bit of fun with him, but I honestly want to see what you have to say about him now, as we kind of mentioned him tug in cheek during the NFL section. And your name tonight is the now benched Justin Fields.
I feel bad for him. I do. He has played for two absolute trash franchises in the Jets and the Bears. No offense, Alex. And I'll be honest with you, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers did him dirty. He was playing well. They were winning. And they benched him for Russ. I think if Fields would have been the starter in Pittsburgh all year last year, they would have probably still made the playoffs and not gone anywhere. But he would have stayed in Pittsburgh. And he would have had the opportunity to build a career because of him moving on to the Jets, because Pittsburgh let him go after benching him for Russ. I think Justin Fields' career may be over. And it's sad, Jim. It is. He was so good in college, and he didn't play bad for the Bears. He had zero help. So, it's unfortunate. It's extremely unfortunate. James, your second name in tonight's Wisey Translator comes from the world of the NBA. And it is I am trying to stick around and make as much money as possible because I probably have 14 illegitimate children. Where's Russell Westbrook?
I'll tell you what, him and De'Aaron Fox could have been a little interesting, but there's also part of me that's kind of glad that Fox got moved with this, because I wouldn't want any of the stink of Russell Westbrook stunning the growth of De'Aaron Fox at that point in Sacramento. But you look at where the Kings are this year. We talked about it earlier that Sabonis is going to be out at least a week starting the season. Yeah, it's the fact that also Sacramento goes out and signs Keegan Murray to a 5-year, $140 million rookie max. I think it's good for them to be able to bring in Westbrook as veteran leadership with their franchise. I can't imagine how much of an impact he's really going to have. Look at his last 2 years with the Clippers.
Thing up.
Michael, your final name, I'm going to go way, way, way off the books and not even in the sports world tonight. And I want to talk about the biggest thing that anybody saw in the United States over the weekend that had absolutely nothing to do with sports. And I'd like your honest take on it. And that would be the No Kings protests?
Well, there are three things I think about that. Number one, um, yes, I don't look at all that much, but Big Rican is not just a clever name; it is who I am. The fact that so many people have taken to the streets to protest the things that are being done on that end, I saw, I saw, or what is 50 times more than anybody who showed up to either of the inaugurations or his little parade. Um, so I think that's great. Having family members who went to some of them makes me proud as well. The second thing is that is how you peacefully speak out against things that are happening that you disagree with. You don't hurt people. And third, I don't know if you saw this, but there were more than 20 people from the other side of the aisle that were arrested at these things trying to incite violence. Um, you are some dumb motherfuckers.
And I'll let Mike finish his thought in a moment, but we have not done this yet tonight. And that brings me to the JC Blue Note number of the week.
Anyway,
And Michael, that number is 0. And do you happen to know what that number is?
the number of arrests attached to these demonstrations.
Not dealing with protesters themselves. That is the number of the more than 7 million people that were reported to have taken part in this in 2,200 rallies like this across the country, not including ones that were reported in several major cities in Canada and also several different districts in London